Rogelio Riojas, President and CEO for CMAR Community Health Centers, is the 2013 recipient of the Charles E. Odegaard Award. Now, this honor is regarded as the highest achievement at the University of Washington relating to the promotion of educational opportunity and diversity.
I knew him because of his activism and because of the fact that he cared about what happens to students of color, especially underrepresented minorities on this campus. So we got connected that way. Certainly there's there's a mutual admiration between him and myself, and also between MECHA and the Black Student Union.
I came to the university in 1969. I left in 1977. I learned by being involved in the community. I was involved with MECHA, I was involved with Brown Berets. We were involved in the civil rights movement. We were involved in the Vietnam War as students. And to me, that is an experience that was very valuable and made me who I am today.
I remember in those years we used to go to MECHA meetings in Wazoo or state commission meetings to identify what were some of the topics occurring in our communities. I was there to watch and learn, but he and Sal Romero and some of the others were some of the older students who sort of taught us the ropes and the importance of being community activists and also being involved in our communities. That our education wasn't just about advancing ourselves, but it was about advancing society.
I give a lot of credit to the University of Washington for establishing the program, the EOP program. At that time it was the SEP program, the Special Education Program, and that's how I ended up coming to the University of Washington. Without that particular program, I wouldn't have gotten the opportunity. So the University of Washington deserves a lot of credit for establishing that. What resulted from that program was getting a student body that was very close to the community. I don't think the university had seen that type of student body in the past. And the students that ended up coming to the University of Washington were responsible for a lot of the changes that the university ended up undertaking.
He started from the original concept of a community-based health organization. And he started from scratch, not even a building, it was a concept. And he built that from something called Seattle Marysville Healthcare Clinic to now what is known as CMAR, which is a statewide HMO. Beyond that, he involved himself in issues that really weren't related to CMAR. For example, decent housing and affordable care for migrant farm laborers throughout the state. He led some of the initial charge against some of the large land corporations here in the state of Washington, had some legislation that established minimal standards for farm worker housing here in Washington state. And that's separate from the fact that he still has time to run his own scholarship program for farm working populations and students, many of which are UW students.
The Governor's Interagency Committee on Health Disparities has identified a number of determinants of health disparities in communities of color. And one of the primary determinants is lack of education. Under Rogelio's leadership, CMAR has taken on this particular determinant of health disparities and provides scholarships to students to go to college. And we've partnered with him at the University of Washington and to help identify and select scholars. But he really provides the leadership, he recruits, he raises money, and then he mentors those students. It's remarkable to me the amount of work that he does, not only running this major multi-million-dollar healthcare center, but also supporting and generating the next generation of physicians in our community.
We've talked about him being honored very early on, and he would always say, I'd rather see someone else get it other than myself. So, and that's someone who is of great stature, who has done outstanding, who has made outstanding contributions to the community, but want to have others be in the spotlight.
The Charles E. Odegaard Award means a lot to me. There are many individuals out there that were worthy. I'm very happy to have been selected. It is an honor for me. I am humbled by it. In many ways, this award is not only mine, but it belongs to a lot of the students, that I went to school with that sacrificed substantial amount of time and money to create social changes at the University of Washington. I accept this award on their behalf, really.